The group stage is heating up with $30,000 on the line. Only the top 2 teams in each group advance to the playoffs. We are now at the top right in Group 2. If Strut wins, they advance. But if not, Obey will have a chance to advance themselves. But first, we are starting off with a Recall Dragon attack. Here we go, Obey versus Strut. And the first attack is in, and we've got a Queen Charge Recall 7 dragons. A heavy amount of dragons in this hit here.
That's a lot of dragons for sure, and I'm not sure, maybe we could show the top side of the base a little bit more again, because I feel like this spell tower could have been that a rage as well. I mean, sometimes, and we all know, there's base builders working behind the scenes on those bases, so is that the right spell tower? Because I think he has the poison tower selected at the moment, but it feels like a rage tower in between the 2 scatters, in between the 2 expos would make sense as well. But either way, right now, charge for the town hall. He has to freeze for that queen at the town hall to make sure that the invisibility tower is not going off, and then he can recall. He has to freeze again. Ooh. But so far, looking good.
Town hall is secured right there. Recall. Ooh. Close, but he was able to pull that queen back. Well done. And now gonna have to be patient, dropping the queen to the far right side, and typically you send those dragons in between where you just set with your queen funnel.
That's alright. The queen now creating exactly the path that you were talking about, with the dragons now pushing in. And one thing which really helps are the sweepers. I mean, both sweepers pointing away from the town hall side, which is exactly the side where those dragons are coming in. And yet again, we see a slammer, which is coming in from a complete off angle, sniping out in backhand air defense, and maybe even getting more value depending on how things are going.
Yeah, with that rage, taking out the World Champion, taking out the multi-target Inferno as the dragons are continuing their way into the core. Now working onto this monolith, freezing up that Eagle Artillery. Didn't freeze up that multi, but a lot of the dragons have pretty much disappeared now in this core.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest weakness of this strategy at the moment is that there are not that many things you can combine it with, because I feel like that you don't have a new level on Town of 15 for the dragons or for the dragon riders. You can really notice that. It is kind of crazy. So them going down so quick versus like a monolith is really, really problematic. At the same time, I have tried to combine, for example, with Electro Dragons, which sometimes is an issue because they need spells, and you don't have that many spells because you're using the recall spell already. But this one is running low on time. Power-wise is a complete different thing, but time is going to be for sure a problem in this one.
Yep. As the RC ability skips through here, unfortunately, not going to be able to get this as the monolith becomes invisible with the invisibility spell. RC goes down. And this is going to be in the low 90% here. 91, it looks like. Philip coming in with that defense.
And we're starting things off with somewhat of a box base. And what does this mean? That's right, Zap Titans is back on the menu. So let's see how that's going to work.
Yep, Zap Titan's 6 lightning spells is enough to be able to help remove a monolith, and is going for exactly that. The monolith goes down. So Flame Flinger can step up to go for that Town Hall using the Hog. Why? Because he wants to pull some Teslas. Doesn't find any here, as that means it's going to be safe to try to have this Flame Flinger continue its way towards the Town Hall eventually. So you got to be patient with that, as if it doesn't go down, then that will be a huge issue, as he's putting a lot of faith into it, setting up the funnel to push these Electro Titans straight into the core with a jump.
That's right, but I mean, the Flinger still has a long way to go. Normally you want to have the Town going down for the Flinger, but I am not sure if he's going to get there. But let's see how he's going to use the jump. He says the Royal Champion, obviously, to maybe save something. There's the wall break going. That wall break is genius, because this means he can delay the jump spell now. But take a look at that. Double Rage coming in. There's so much damage happening.
Oh my, yeah, that rage up eagle shots now that are going to be hitting him. Warden ability does go off, and watch this. The Eagle shots are going to do so much damage to the Electro Titans. Ow! Oh my goodness, the health is going down so fast to these troops as the King's ability does go off. He's moving his way through. There's the jump spell to the back end as he is going to use a freeze for that defensive Queen as he's making his way through.
That's right, but the Queen hanging on just barely, but we have to take a look at the Town Hall. The Town Hall is going down slowly, but the HP of the Flame Flinger is not that good anymore, so depending on if the Builder Hut is really being able to like hold back and make sure that this building is not going down, but at the same time we have the Titans coming from the top side, way more survive this core than I would have thought, considering that there was a double rage.
The RC ability can clutch, and the Town Hall even goes down. How the Flame Flinger was able to stay alive this whole time, get that value as an Electro Titan, yet he does come out of here. And as long as he's got the time, it's looking like a 3-star here for Rega Torres.
That's right. It's just, I feel like this is one of the main reasons why people are not using the box spaces in those pro matches anymore. Just because this strategy is just so good versus this specific base style. And especially making sure that you can't really lightning anything. It's nearly impossible because you're just going for whatever building is in the way of your Flame Flinger, and you can't put every single expo around the town hall to protect it. That's not how it works. So
now Obeys in with the next tech, and again, here we go, Itsu. Let's see. This time he's not going from the Town Hall side because there is an invisibility spell here. He does still have the lightning, 5 of them though here with Electro Titan.
That's, I mean, it's a really surprising lightning because he only took down a bomb tower and an inferno tower. Maybe that's mainly because of pathing, but either way, I feel like the lightning did not do too much because if that would have been an expo, yes, 100%. I mean, this would prevent the Flame Flinger to get a lot of value, but I'm not convinced yet. But let's see how the One Walk is going to work and how much value he's going to get with that Flinger, because there's the King as well. The King is defending that Eagle side, so that might be a problem.
Yeah, that could be an issue as some tassels have popped up over there, which mean that the Flame Flinger has to slow down and not able to lock onto that Eagle artillery as fast. This is gonna take a long time in order to do that, as the Builder Hut does go down. Electro Titans are down, moving into this enemy Queen with an Ice Golem and a couple balloons. Ground Skeleton to try to provide that distraction. He's going to try to jump his way in towards this Town Hall as the CC of triple Ice Golem is now just getting lured out.
The triple Ice Golem, just the most annoying clan castle for this strategy. You're going to be stuck for so long. And the worst thing, you are right next to the Monolith. That Monolith is just dealing so much damage to all of those Titans with the Rage Tower going off as well. So there's just a ton of damage right now, and the Town Hall going invisible.
Yeah, Town Hall becomes invisible, and they ignored that Monolith, which caused the Electro Titans to jump the wall and now get hit by this Town Hall explosion as he's making his way through. But the Flame Flinger did secure the Eagle Headhunter, yet he's working onto the defensive King so he can send his RC not up there, but to the bottom side to move behind this King who has just died, and the Phoenix has come just activated there.
Yeah, his troops have to go through a wall at some point, which means he's trying to force them more into the scatter compartment, especially now with the Royal Champion jumping around them. But Carbon, again, take a look at the time. The time is ticking. With the Warden Walk, it's always so time-consuming with the time the Warden takes, the limited damage he has, but the Royal Champion is looking strong. Maybe the Queen ability?
Uh-oh.
By the way, what is the Queen wall? Like, what is the wall?
Queen is stuck on walls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. RC's got to run. The Headhunters to the top side. The Wizard. The cleanup is coming in clutch. Look at this. He's running around, and it's looking like it's going to work. And it does. Getting the 3-star.
Strut has to answer with their next attack. And it's going to be, again, the Zap Titan. So I feel like as soon as we're seeing a lot of those box spaces, it's a lot of Zap Titans.
Zap Titans is on the menu with the lightning to help grab the multi and the ground expo here. with that Yeti off to the left side. And what is the plans, it looks like? So, okay, step 1, drop your Warden for a Warden Wall. Step 2, use the lightning spells to remove some funneling value. Step 3, have the Flame Flinger either go for the Town Hall or the Eagle Artillery. Step 4, send the Electro Titans in. It's a 4-step process, it looks like, for this attack, as he's moving in with that jump into the Town Hall, as he's pulling out a triple Ice Golem CC, which looks like to be the defending meta against these bases.
Yeah, you really have to use the triple Ice Golem to have a chance of defending this, but the question now is if there is enough damage or too much damage for the defensive side. We have the King ability now coming in with those witches on the outside. They're trying to somehow defend all of the, I don't know, like the incoming damage with the Warden ability now in the core, and the Town Hall getting turned invisible.
That's a lot of damage there as he freezes up the Town Hall. King comes back alive in the Flame Flinger, but it did not secure its objective. The Flame Flinger's objective was to go for the Eagle Artillery, and it opened early, not securing that. So he now sends the Royal Champion in to help try to take that down.
Yep, that's alright. With the Royal Champion going for that Single Inferno Tower, going for the Eagle next. But I feel like this time around we have a lot of defenses still left, especially the Scatter Shot at the bottom side. The Expo is still standing. And this looks maybe like a defense versus the Zap Titans with the box base. That's looking promising. And something which is even more important, really low percentage.
Great effort there. Only the 82.
A box base, but what is going on? Where are the Zap Titans?
Where are the Zap Titans indeed? I am questioning that, right? As the Blimp is going in to help remove that multi. Gonna try to grab this ground expo. The Queen's thinking, oh, Queen! No! Queen ability has been forced right there as he's trying to send this Queen around to this Town Hall. Does use the poison spell onto the Lava Hound, which pops and dealing damage to the King, but no Queen ability through this attack is going to really hurt.
Yeah, that hurts for sure. Especially, I cannot wait to see how good those Dragon Riders are going to work versus, I mean, overall a core like this. Raged up Scattershot, raged up Eagle, raged up Monolith, I think, based on that spell tower positioning, could be really problematic, I would say, for Dragon Riders. Now we have the... No, he didn't! No! He did not freeze the invisibility tower, and now the Tornado Trap rotates him away. 2 black ones already hit his healers, and now there's a skeleton trap. This could... Oh, another invisibility spell. That's important. And another rage, which I feel like that rage was not really needed.
Well, Queen's trying to stay alive. Moving her way in towards this multi next with the invisibility spell. Oh, look at the red air bombs over there on the outside. Sending the Dragon Riders, and that Queen's going to go down. Can't save her as the Monolith has locked on. With this Warden and Dragon Riders, we still have a ton left of this base that he's going to have to push through.
Yeah, Dragon Riders are getting picked off slowly, and I feel like... Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate with that freeze on the outside. The defensive rage now just goes off. Headhunters, unfortunately, we're not even able to remove that enemy Royal Champion as the Dragon Riders do die off, as we're going to have a low percent here for Obey Manik, and trying to get as much percentage now with the minions and sneaky goblins around the top side and to the left here. But Hugo Stiglitz's base is going to hold strong for Strut. So you just have to stay calm, cool, and collected, and that's what Mask is trying to do here, as Mask is coming in with that Queen, a charge, hybrid, and really bringing in a heavy amount of miners in the mix here with 18 of them. And he's decided to bring in an Electro Titan with his attack.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of where he's going to put that. Is he going to use that with the King together, or maybe he's going to use that with the hybrid together? Let's just see what exactly Musk is trying to come up with right here. But right now he's charging into that tunnel compartment. He has to be careful with those healers not getting in range of the scatter, raising the queen up now with those healers together, but seems like the healers are staying safe and staying protected.
Yeah, with this queen making her way into this air defense. Taking out the bomb tower. Sending some balloons in towards the cannon by the eagle, but pulling out the CC of archers. More archers. And a little bit more archers with a little headhunter right in the mix. And a couple ice golems as this queen is trying to make her way to that town hall.
Yeah, I mean, there is it's a quite time-consuming charge, so I feel like he has to charge, or start at some point with the charge still going on. King at the top side with the siege barracks together, and then he has to combine that Titan in there as well, I guess. Yep, exactly like that. He's starting with his troops now from the top side. The queen, though, has to go for the town hall. Is she go?
No!
No way! Queen!
What are you doing? Going for the wall, Queen. You're supposed to go for the town hall, and even worse, it's a single target Inferno. He's invested everything. There's no turning back from this. He just hopes this queen comes back around to go for the town hall as a hybrid. It's going straight into the core.
Oh no, he has to use the queen ability as the single Inferno towers on the queen. Queen is going, I think the wall is fine, but she has to go for the town hall. He has another rage, he has another freeze, which he has to use. Come on, use the freeze for your healers. Queen!
Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
No!
Queen, step into the town hall. She doesn't. No, Mask, come on. Come on, Queen. No ability. This is gonna hurt.
No way. No way.
Oh my. That town hall's not going down. That town hall is not gonna go down. That could cost them the whole competition in the Worlds Warmup. Because if they lose this one, they are most likely they will be out of it and won't have a chance. And then it will become between Obey and EM to try to get that second spot. Wow.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Fortunate. And here we go. Wait a second. Itsu, do you see what's on the screen? There is super miners in a regular attack. What? Here we go.
I mean, it feels like he just likes the challenge. He wants to make the attack harder for himself. I mean, go for it. I'm all up for it. So let's see if he can make this work. I mean, that would be maybe the craziest 3-star. And something I see right there is the Phoenix on the Queen, which we have not seen so far. This was kind of meta in the beginning of Tunnel 15 with all of the ring bases being out there. People like to bring the Phoenix on the Queen because you had to charge the core and you were able to kind of, yeah, get the Queen into the core. Ooh,
Oh,
there was no! But that's the Phoenix!
That's not how you wanted to come back! No!
I just talked about it. No way.
Oh
no.
my. Itzy with the jinx. Oh,
He wanted
well,
to showcase the power of the Phoenix on the Queen.
Oh gosh. Oh well, now he's going all in. And now he's hoping at least to get the 2-star. Because if he 1-stars, that's gonna equal to what Mask just did. As the Barbarians pull the giant bomb, he's moving his way around. He pops the wooden building. King goes onto the town hall. The Frosty. Oh no! Oh no! Wait a second. The town hall is invisible.
Everything is running around the town hall.
What? He freezes, but the RC gets secure, right? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Well.
What is going on?
Yeah, nice call on that Queen with the Phoenix. I mean, it showcased that Phoenix ability there, but in the wrong way, you know. Oh.
I just tried to explain why people use it versus ring bases, because the Queen is just going down at some point in the core because there's just so much damage. But I did not expect the Queen to go down after the first few seconds of the attack. Like, this was not how this was supposed to happen. Yeah, I mean, it is now still possible for Strut, especially with this lower percentage. They can for sure come back. If they get a 3-star in their next attack, everything is tied up again, right? I think they are even in the lead if they get the next attack as a 3-star. So The 1-star, yes, of course, it's kind of unfortunate, but just get back into the match, just keep concentrating. I mean, I think they have enough veterans to do so, but it's now really, really important. Everything is on them, especially with this defense, so this match is wide open.
Yeah, it's not, but as with Hugo's coming in with the Zap Lalo, 32 balloons, taking out that enemy queen, the multi, and the area, the value around here, as he wants to send his queen behind a golem into this scatter shot and trying to get this value. Queen will go left. Yep, she's walking her way left to... Nope, never mind. The golem actually died, and the death damage took out the army cap, which forced the queen to go right.
Okay, the queen, I mean, she's going to get for sure that scatter. With her ability to up, so great use of the invisibility. And then we have still a lock launcher right selected, with the heroes already being quite low. So let's see how good that is going to work. The lock launcher trying to aim for taking down the eagle, taking down the monolith and the rage tower with his logs. But we have already a couple of troops on that lock launcher, so I'm not sure how far he's going to get, especially with the clan caster coming out.
Yeah, so log launcher just opens up. Yetis. Uh-oh. No, Yetis! They're getting lured. They get lured by the headhunters to the far left, so they didn't go get the monolith or that eagle artillery. And that's a huge issue, as he definitely wanted that down, but the queen might be able to clutch it up. But the problem is he won't have, like, any more spells left over for the town hall poison area.
Yeah, the only good thing is... Oh, Diggy with a nice stun. The only good thing is that there is no invisibility tower behind the town hall, which means it's just way less spell heavy to get through all of that. And now the next thing he does, Warden more from the town hall side. He can haste everything in there, has the one freeze, but the poison tower is going to go off guaranteed, and the tornado messing up the timing.
Yeah, that tornado really going to stall up these balloons as he's trying to haste through the town hall. But he's about to explode, and it's going to do a ton of damage as they're going to sit over the poison. We have to deal with the back and multi moving over the enemy world champion. With these balloons, look at them. They're going to be going down fast.
The multi-inferno tower is just doing so much damage to those loons. It is crazy how quick they're going down if you really don't have the spell support like freezing or even hasting them into those defenses. It's going to be a high percentage, so everything is still open, but it's now again back to Op A to get the 3-star and win this match on their own. Right now, the Strut is 1 3-star, or like 1 star overall behind, but they have... I think they should have the percentage lead now back again. So, yeah, I mean, everything is still close yet, but still.
Kartik is coming in with a Zap Electro Titans right here as he takes out the invisibility and the multi behind this town hall.
Yep, that's
Remember
right.
the double replay, guys.
At the same time, I feel like this approach might be quite obvious because you can't do that on the bottom side. You can't do that at the bottom side because there is the king. So if it's baited, it might be a quite easy bait to do. But at the same time, again as well, take a look at the top left side. There's a rage tower in between of 2 scatters, 2 expos, the eagle and inferno tower. This will be a ton of damage. So those titans have to get through that somehow really quick.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot to get through. It's a wall break. He's going to go into the wizard tower, moving his way in, and some witches. The king to the top side. He really wants to path his way in as he's luring out the CC, but these archers are going down fast to the Electro Titan as a double ice golem is now coming out to defend as he's trying to continue his way into the core and try to get towards that eagle and the double scatters.
Yes, there's the jump. The king is running around this top side trying to tank as much as possible. The clan caster is delaying things a little bit. There's the last rage. He has quite a few freezes to play, and the town hall is going to go down guaranteed. But the question still is, can he somehow overcome all of the damage around this top side? The inferno tower is going down, but the troops in the core, I think there's only 1 titan left.
Only one left. He had to freeze the town hall because he was hitting the healers as it's stuck on the Electro Titan. Now the Queen is working on... Oh, Queen ability is forced. RC ability is forced as well. She stuns that scatter shot. The Flame Flinger is about to open up as it's getting close to the defending king, but the Ground Expo looks like it's going to be too much here as a defense for Ast, as Ast is he going to be the last attacker for them? Yes, but he will have to clutch it to win.
Ooh.
Oh my. Oh.
He could be crowned the MVP for Strut if
Right?
like his defense, like he's defending and then getting the 3-star to turn things around. That would be just incredible. I mean, everything is on Strut. Everything is on us. He has been in this position probably many times, a ton of times. But just from my own experience, I can tell you, it's not getting easier at all. Even though if you have been in the position many times, it's always going to be quite stressful. Hands are shaking, but I think he's for sure someone who could do it.
Here we go, and he is in with the Electro Titans. This has been the war of Zap Electro Titans. We have the one triple that came in from Rigatoras, which got it done with the Zap Electro Titans. Let's see if Ash can do it here to take out the invisibility spell behind the tunnel and the Expo, as now we know the Flame Flinger is supposed to now secure this town hall.
Yeah, Flame Flinger for the town hall, but this mortar has to go down. He has 2 rocket loons. Maybe those rocket loons are meant to take down the mortar. The splash is already damaging it quite a bit, which is nice, but yet exactly as we have said, the rocket loons are here to take it down. The warden is getting saved. He's jumping and trying to run away from this ground expo, and now everything is getting pushed in, and let's see if this is going to work. I mean, he has not pushed that far in the base yet, and there is, again, a raged up double scatter awaiting him.
Yep, the Flame Flinger is getting stalled up on the Arch Tower, which now he's going to go for the Town Hall as that wooden building goes off. He's continuing his push in towards this scatter shot, and the double Expos all raged up as he's moving his way in. The Electro Titans, they do actually path their way straight on in with his own rage. I can't even tell what's the defending rage and his rage at this point. Everything's in the middle.
Everything is in the middle. We have a couple of black mines hitting those healers. The ice golems are there and are being annoying. The town hall is going down, though. At this point, he can just risk it all. I mean, there's no reason to save a 1-star or a 2-star. He can just put all into the 1 3-star basket. And the question now is if he can somehow pull this through. It's looking good, but the only thing he has to think about is the monolith, because that is on the back end.
Yeah. He does have the enemy queen that is now going to get hit. There's the headhunters to come into the enemy queen. Was it time? Just a little bit. Enemy queen goes down. RC is trying to get in toward the monolith to help take that down. He's got an invis. The Flame Flinger has secured the town hall. Oh, that queen is dying. Oh, no, the queen goes down. But whatever's in this monolith,
the Phoenix
clutch. Oh, it's distracting. He's going. He's trying. He's smiling. It's looking like it might be good.
Oh my!
The Titan is distracting.
No way.
What?
No way.
Wow. Look at him. The Yetis. The world champion coming in clutch, and Ash is going to get it done for Strut.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What was that? This was so close. He has to be for sure crowned the MVP. I mean, not only of this match, but for sure for Strut, for this tournament to some degree, because he just somehow got his team with this attack into the top 8.